Japan is full of large, popular cities with amazing food and awesome architecture and personality for days. And you have probably heard about visiting off the beaten path locations to give your travels some originality and give you the full on Japanese experience. Well, today we travel to 3 small cities in Japan that showcase the absolute amazing, unique personality that only comes with being in the countryside while experiencing all the local specialties, people, food, artwork, and famous local products, all found within a small 1-meter sphere directly in the ground, Pokelid. First stop is Wakasa.
Okay, we are in Wakasa. A lot of music playing.
Now, Wakasa is a small town in the middle of the east side of Tottori, famous for hiking, skiing, and vintage trains. They literally have trains sitting all around the town and this really cool vintage looking train station.
Is this a cafe? Or is this a train station?
The fields are mountainous and in the springtime sport a beautiful hue of green. But you definitely can see this being a ski resort type of area for sure. And if you weren't quite sure if you believe the snow would be a local specialty here, check out this Pokelid with Snover on it directly in front of a huge mountain, which we presume is Mount Hyono-sen. And after further discussion with all my friends, we figured Snover was on the lid for 2 reasons. 1, for being an ice Pokemon to go along with the snow theme, and 2, because it looks like this baby bamboo, Takenoko, which is famous in this town. And here's a funny story. This guy, who was selling the bamboo, actually placed them directly by the lid after overhearing our conversation, just so we could take a photo with it. Such a chill dude.
We got to our QR code actually. We found it inside. Bam, got the stamp. Nice get. Pokemon Gachapon over here. You can get things sprouting out of flowers, it looks like. What will you get?
And it is Slowpoke.
Slowpoke got.
A walk around the city showcases quite a lot of fun, hidden sculptures and art pieces like this post box, and this building filled with a whole bunch of famous clay bells called dore, which are a specialty in Tottori. So special, in fact, that the shop by the lid had some Sandshrew dore that I absolutely need to get. There are also some creepy looking realistic dolls that I believe are created in order to fill the town with more human vibe due to the fact that the population is declining, and a few treats we found along the way.
Bear cake. It is a cake in the shape of a bear. I feel happy if I eat it.
All this exploring left me hungry to find the next city over, which happened to be a very short drive away. The second city on our trip is a little small fruit-inspired town called Yazu.
This is Michinoeki Hato.
Famous for persimmons, as well as a bountiful assortment of fruit, this little shop was like being in a candy store.
This is a chicken sandwich. Pineapple, bananas, oranges. It's an orange. It's a yellow orange. This pear tea. I think it's pear juice. It looks really good. Full fruits since 1995. Oh, this is an awesome face. I like that one. They got all these fruits listed here. And they drew them all. It's adorable. Look at the detail. No Sandshrew items, but a lot of fruit. So I think I'm gonna buy a pineapple.
And after buying all the fruit this bag could hold, it was time to check out the 168th Pokelid, which has become one of my favorites of all time. It looks absolutely amazing.
This Michinoeki has a bunch of flowers in the front, has the sign, and if you go to the left, there's so much items here. You have the guitars over here, you have decorations, music. But the lid is right here. Beautiful lid, actually. Has a fall time vibe to it, which I love fall time in Japan. You have your Sandshrew, a lowland Sandshrew, and a lowland Sand Slash. And I believe those are persimmons, so I think they're famous in the area. I think one of my favorites actually now in Tottori. I just love autumn time. Plus there's Pikachus on here if you like Pikachus on a vending machine. It's time for QR code time, and we got the scan stamp right there. Stamp got.
The final city on this adventure is Chizu, a small town famous for a festival involving a special kind of tree. But before we get there, we need to regroup and get back to our countryside mansion of an AirBNB and chill for the night while also testing out some fireworks to celebrate the final day of our Tottori trip.
Do we have to run? I don't know what this one does. Does it make
I
noise?
think it might just burst into flames. Or it could do nothing. That's better.
Oh, it does that.
A good night of sleep later, and it's time to share with you the beauty of this Airbnb.
Good morning! Let's do a house tour or a house leaving tour, shall we? Right now, this is one of the rooms. 3 futons on the ground. This is my room. This is where I stayed. This is my view. Not the worst view. Just another house. Wait, that's not another house. That's actually our house. That's where we stay. We're gonna go there soon. This place has 6 rooms. 1 room, walk down the hall. 3 room. This room has a pretty cool view. You get the downstairs, loaded with bathrooms. I think we got 3 of them. There's 1, there's 2. Shower, bath, area. Room number 4, room number 5. Yeah, you can fit 16 people here. And room number 6. And we're on the other side now. There's a bike. See, I told you we'd make it to the other side. Living room, bar, food, ice cream? Yeah, a huge deck over here. Covered ceiling. You got alcohol machine, barbecue, a fire pit.
As we say goodbye to our countryside stay and drive to our final town, it's safe to say this town has an interesting story behind it. This here is a large replica of cedar trees that would be carried at the local festival. Every 6 years, Chizu holds Hashira Matsuri for Suwa Shrine. It is a brave festival in which local people cut down 4 cedar trees in the woods, bring the trees down from the mountains, parade with them all throughout the town, and dedicate them to the shrine. Due to this fact, you can see the wood, cedar wood in particular, is famous here and idolized. You can see it in the merchandise, you can see it in the statues, you can see it directly on the Pokelid too.
So our final lid here is the beautiful green lid right here in Chizu. We got sand shrew holding a leaf. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Totoro. Totoro holding that little umbrella or leaf sometimes. We got Sand Slash here. And we have Pseudo Wudo at the top popping his head. I love the lid. Let's see what the professionals, for the last time on this trip, think of this lid.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Good!
Pseudowood itself, being a tree, well represents the town. And if you take a look at the map nearby, there is plenty natural locations to visit in this city. But the one location that we wanted to see with the little time we had left was a special train station made for those in search of love.
This bridge is pink. Just follow the pink road, not the yellow road, the pink road. The rails are pink. The station is pink. Planter boxes are pink. The people are pink. The host box is pink.
Mostly famous because of its pink aesthetics, it is really one of the most interesting train stations you might come across. The fact that it doubles as a shrine makes it that much more awesome.
Side and it's pink. Who's that lady? Who are you? Yeah, that's how you ride trains.
That's 3 small cities and a bit of what living in the countryside of Japan feels like, while also seeing our final 3 lids of Tottori. We finish it off with our train ride back home, but the traveling doesn't stop. We have 169 total lids and another crazy trip coming up soon. So, we will see you guys next time.
Peace out.